I'm Thrive Coach Lauren, and here are the top 10 reasons why people are procrastinating working on their mental health. As we know, there are so many people spending thousands of dollars on organic food and hours in the gym. So, why don't they put the same amount of effort into their mental health? Well, here are top 10 reasons why they don't. Number one is fear of change. A lot of times, it's not that people don't see the value in working on your mental health, it's that they're procrastinating. They're not unwilling to work on it. They just have a lot of different fears, like maybe the fear of change. The devil that I know is better than the devil that I don't know, or the changes that it might bring to their lives. Number two is they feel overwhelmed. The thought of addressing mental health issues can be really overwhelming. This also leads to procrastination as a way to avoid dealing with the problems. Number three is lack of awareness. A lot of times people don't fully understand or recognize their mental health struggles. They've just learned to live with who they think that they are and have to be, not understanding that if you optimize your mental health, that your whole life can change for the better. In a sense, they've allowed their mental health status to become their identity. Maybe they feel stuck. Maybe they believe that it's their genetics or that they just were born this way and that's the way it is. Like, I remember one time my father said, well, I'm Italian, so I just have a temper. Well, that's not true. Anybody can work on anything. Because, for example, something like that is just a belief that can be changed within a few days. Number four is social stigma. And even though it's 2024, people may still feel a social stigma around mental health, especially if they have a lot of social anxiety. And this can prevent individuals from getting help or seeking help and taking steps to improve their well being. Number five is perfectionistic thinking. You may think, no, I'm not a perfectionist because we've been told that perfectionism is something else. But actually, perfectionistic tendencies may prevent people from getting help. A lot of times we feel like if we can't do something completely or fully, or we don't fully believe that we can overcome, this may stop us. It's sort of like the fear of failure in a sense, because if you don't reach that goal that you put in mind for yourself, then you may beat yourself up worse than where you started. Number six is lack of motivation. And this is definitely a common one, especially when you're first starting out, because you might have a lot of those unhelpful thinking styles. You might feel hopeless and helpless, and this can hinder you from taking those necessary steps that you need to. Number seven is time constraints. We're just in such a busy time right now that people don't value or understand the value of working on your mental health. They may even, like I said, value working on their physical health more. And that's mostly probably because you can see the results with your eyes. It's a tangible result with your eyes. But mental health affects our life in so many different domains in a positive or negative way, depending on how we utilize it, that the results really are tangible as well. You just have to know how to see them. Prioritizing other things, busy schedules, and other commitments like sports and activities for our kids, things like that, may take that time away. Maybe you're working overtime right now. It just comes down to what you prioritize. And once you see the value of working on your mental health, you will prioritize it. Number eight is previous negative experience, which I think most of us can relate to. Past experiences that were negative with other therapy or interventions can delay or stop us from seeking other help. We think, why bother? That didn't work, or that maybe made me worse, or something like that. Because most things out there are not evidence-based, especially a lot of the self-help books. They may work temporarily, but they don't have long-lasting change. They don't deal with the core and the root problems of mental health, and they don't strengthen your psychological core foundations. They might just give you little tips or quick fixes. Number nine is self-doubt. Oftentimes we doubt our own abilities or self-worth to even feel like we deserve good mental health or deserve a good life. This also comes down to our self-esteem being low, which our clients always come to us with low self-esteem starting out. So just understand that you're probably wearing lenses that you don't even realize that you're wearing that are preventing you from taking the next steps. Number 10 is denial. And this is a powerful one because it's like a brick wall. Many people deny or minimize their mental health struggles. They just don't even want to look at them. And this stops them from making changes in their lives. Just understand that delaying addressing these will only prolong your journey to happiness. I remember when I first started and I had my initial consultation, I was really quite skeptical and resistant to, and I probably struggled with all 10 of these. But my coach told me, you don't even have to believe me, just do the program. And when you're done, you won't even have any of these resistances left. And she was absolutely right. I didn't even think about it because my self esteem and my confidence and my sense of power and control had improved so much that it wasn't even on my mind. I knew how to deal with learned helplessness and all of the other thinking styles that stop us from getting help in the first place. I think it's hard to believe that this is even possible, that it's possible to love your life and optimize your mental health, but it is. Don't let the fear of failure or any of these 10 reasons stop you. Please prioritize your mental health. In my opinion, it's even more important than things like working out because everything stems from up here. All of our actions and behaviors start there. And you'll probably find that when you strengthen your mental health, your physical well-being and everything else that goes along with that strengthen as well. Your social confidence will grow. You'll start loving your life. You'll be more confident at work. You'll be a better partner in your relationships. All around in all the different domains, you're going to strengthen and improve. And your life will just get better and better. What's holding you back from working on your mental health? Please leave me a comment and I'll be sure to get back with you.